Hi guys, it's Gemini Empress back with another pick a card reading. Okay, we're here to find out what your person's up to. Okay, so I will be doing a lot more pick a card readings, sorry. But for those of you who want a personal reading, to be honest with you, can I be real? You won't be getting one until probably late, not late, end of June, around that time, end of June. And then after that, the next time you'll probably get a read will be around like mid-July. I know they're coming in I know they're coming in slow, but it's because, I just have a lot on my plate right now, okay? But yeah, but feel free to suggest what you want to see. I'm trying to get the pick a card readings to flow in. But yeah, so we're here to find out what your person's up to, okay? So to pick pile 1 is the Ace of Clubs, to pick pile 2 is the 2 of Clubs, and to pick pile 3 is the 3 of Clubs. So really meditate and let's go. Okay, so for those of you who picked pile 1, please ignore my son, by the way. Okay, yeah, what your person's up to. Your person, okay, we have a lot of earth and air, so your person could be any earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it doesn't really have to be. We also have the Ace of... Wait, in fact, no, wait. I don't even think that was part of it. I think that was just to, number things. Sorry. Ignore that card. Yeah, you could be dealing with any earth sign or any air sign, but it doesn't have to be. Your person right now, they're up to just working, okay? They're just trying to work on themselves. If they do come across detached, do not take it personally. They're trying their best to work hard in order to achieve the 10 of Cups. So then they're in the 8 of Pentacles and they're trying to achieve the 10 of Pentacles, okay? They want to make sure that they don't only have a happy family, happy love life, but they want to make sure that they become abundant, okay? Before that they can have anything special with anybody in their life, right? So they're just trying to focus on their career, focus on their work, and so that when they do achieve those things, they can then focus on love, but they feel like money comes first, okay? Heavy earth, all right? With the new life in reverse, okay, we do have 3 plus 9, which is 12, which is rounded up to 3. I feel like they have the intentions to start a new life with someone, okay? They want to be able to have a good relationship, a good happy home, a home that has a lot of money, a lot of abundance, but also a happy life with one woman or one man, whatever gender you're watching for. But I feel like with this being in the reverse, they're having a lot of struggle achieving it right now, and that's what's making them have a lot of anxiety, because we do have the 9 of Swords. I feel like they're struggling and they have a lot of anxiety over the matter. I think my son's crying. Oh, I hear my son crying. I don't know what his grandpa's meant to be doing, but he's meant to be with him. I don't know if I should go and check. That's what a good mom would do. He should be with him. Why do I feel like he's not paying attention to him? Sorry guys. Okay, anyways, I was saying, yeah, they're trying their best to really work on their grind and achieve the 10 of Pentacles, but they're struggling to do so. That's giving them a lot of anxiety at night, sleepless nights, wondering if they're good enough. They're questioning their self-esteem because they really want a new life. They want to be able to achieve all these things, and they're trying to be practical about it, but it's not working out in the way that they want to. They feel like time is progressing, the time is being slow, hence the Pentacles is very slow moving. And they feel like no matter how much they try, they're not able to achieve what they're trying to achieve. So they're feeling very, very anxious about it, okay? And with the not for you and the number 6 it's basically them saying that they want balance between them and you, or whoever potential partner that they want to have like in the future, right? But they feel like it's not for them at this moment. They feel like they're not compatible with anyone in their life right now because they don't have anything to offer. So I feel like it's coming from a place of self-esteem. They feel like they want to be able to offer money, offer a happy home, offer so much. And they feel like it's not the right time because they don't have these things. They want to have a new life, and they feel like they can't manifest a new life right now until they achieve what they need to achieve. And because what they're trying to achieve is taking such a slow time, it's giving them a lot of worries, sleepless nights, stress. So they feel like being with you it's not the right time. It's not for you. They cannot give you the relationship or the marriage that you seek, because they haven't achieved what they need to achieve, and you possibly may distract them from what they're trying to achieve in life. Okay, this person's not selfish. I feel like this person's just trying to make sure everything turns out perfect. This person could be a perfectionist. They could be a Virgo, but until everything's perfect, they don't want any sort of relationship or anything stable. They feel like it's not for them right now, because they think you deserve an equal give and take. They think you deserve something that's stable. You know, they put in effort, you put in effort, and they feel like if they're unable to give you that right now, then they're not for you. Okay, they feel like it's not the right time, or they just not the right person. Okay, but they want to achieve this. Okay, they want to achieve this Ten of Pentacles, and they want a new life, but it's a struggle for them. Okay, because there's a lot of pressure on them, so it's giving them very stressful nights. Okay, and I feel like they're trying their best to control the situation when it comes to their love life. Like they feel like it has to go like this. I feel like they have a plan where it's kind of like, okay, in this plan, I have to earn this amount of money. And then the next plan is, let me get this house. Okay. And the next plan is, let me decorate the house. Let me make sure everything's perfect. And then the next plan is, let me find somebody, get married, and then have kids. And like, you know, they're trying to plan their life in the way that society expects them to. So they're trying their best to control their emotions and control their lives and control themselves and how their life path is meant to go. And this is a card indicating that they really need to let that control go, because it's okay to keep in contact with people. It's okay for things to come in slow, because they don't actually know that some people, some of you guys could actually aid them to, you know, lift the burden off their shoulders. You guys could actually be the keys to their success, you know, if they just gave this a chance. But I feel like they just want to do this on their own. Okay, can you see how the person's on their own here, and they're on their own there, you know, and their own there, but then the Ten of Pentacles there with other people. It's kind of like they want to solve this all on their own. But I feel like they need to realize that it's okay to not have your things together right now. Just be open and honest with the situation, and then everything will flow. Because we even also have, there's nothing to worry about, you are safe, and the situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts, emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. So this person needs to just stop worrying. They're worrying too much, and that's what's stopping this connection from progressing. I feel like they want everything to be perfect, and if it isn't, they're just ready to get rid of it if it's not perfect. They feel like this relationship can't be perfect, so they don't want to focus on it. It's just them having too much control. Okay, could be a low-key perfectionist, could be a Virgo. Okay, so that's what's going on in their life. So if you feel like they're becoming very detached and very distant from you, do not take it personally. They're just trying to get their life together, okay, before they come forward. But that's what I'm getting for pile number 1. I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Okay, so for those of you who picked pile 2, what is your person up to? Okay, so they're in the process of a transformation. They're trying their best to, you know, see things from a different point of view. Okay, I'm getting for most of you, this person, it could be any fire sign, Sag, Leo, Aries, or it could be any water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but I'm getting fire and water. Yeah, this person's very passionate. I feel like this person has been in and out of your life, but it's not for the reason that you think. Okay, for a small percentage of you guys, this guy could just be a player, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting that they're very flaky, and they're in and out of your life because they have a lot of internal conflict. Okay, because the Five of Wands is fighting conflict, but I feel like it's more internal. Okay, so this person has been flaky because they have a lot dealing emotionally, spiritually. They're very conflicted deep down, because I feel like they want to be the Knight of Cups. They want to offer love and romance. They want to achieve the Ten of Cups because they have such good intentions for you. But I feel like they're struggling with that because their feelings are just getting in the mix of everything, because I feel like they're trying that they don't know whether to I feel like this person doesn't know whether to move on or to stay in this relationship, because I feel like a part of them feels like giving up, but they're not going to. They don't want to, but I feel like sometimes they have doubts. Because the reason why I get this is because we have give your relationship a chance, okay? And I feel like it's in the upright, but then we also have time to go, but it's in the reverse. So I feel like sometimes they feel like they want to go and forget about this connection. but then at the same time it says upright, give it a chance. So it's kind of like they're very conflicted. That's why they're very flaky, okay, in and out. But they do have good intentions. They want to be the Knight of Cups, and they want to achieve the Ten of Cups, okay. When they feel like when they feel like it can't go in that direction, or when they feel like it's gonna be, you know, when they have like doubts that the Ten of Cups is not achievable with you, that's when they leave, and they kind of, you know, end up being very conflicted. This person has a lot of issues, okay. But we have a message in a bottle, which is 1 + 5, which is 6. So I feel like they're trying their best to find balance in themselves. I feel like they're also trying to love themselves and understand themselves and understand what they want, what they need, what they can give, okay. But bear in mind, these are knights, so they are a little bit immature, because I'm not seeing King of Cups, I'm not saying King of Wands, I'm just saying knights, okay. But it's a work in progress. They want balance in spiritually, emotionally, financially. They want all balance in all aspects of their life. They're trying to pay attention to their intuition and do the right thing. And I feel like they're trying to adapt, okay. When I said they're going through a transformation, they're trying to adapt, okay, because we have flexible, okay. We have 1 + 9, which is basically 10, which is basically 1. They're trying to see things from a different point of view. They're trying to start something with you in a different point of view. And I feel like they're really trying to analyze the situation from both logically and intuitively, not just based on, you know, what they're used to, okay. And sometimes they feel like giving it a chance, sometimes they don't, because they don't really know where they stand. I feel like for some of you, this connection was built upon something that wasn't really stable, okay. I'm not getting any pentacle energy, you know. It wasn't built on something very, very stable. It probably started out something very like superficial, something very just passion based, right. But then eventually the emotions grew. So then, you know, you guys have had to face a lot of you know, conflicts here and there. So it's kind of left them feeling, is it even achievable, like, to work on this? You know, sometimes they feel like, are they even good enough for this connection? Like, maybe they need the ones who need to change, and they feel like they're struggling to change, so they're trying to change, and they want to become this Knight of Cups instead of the Knight of Wands. For some of you, this is a player who's had their ways, and now they want to try and change himself and become, I don't know, monogamous, and, you know, be the Knight of Cups and achieve the Ten of Cups. And, you know, I feel like this person, some of you, this person gets a lot of attention from others and they let it get to them. But then now they're kind of like trying to see things from a different point of view and just become this monogamous person who's kind of like Knight of Cups. Because you can see like the 5 of Wands, everyone's fighting, but then they just want you, you know. It's one woman, one man, I mean, one woman, one man, and then children, and it's one horse, and then there's like multiple people, and then this, I feel like this person will probably, for some of you, not all of you, was like a player, and they're trying to change their way so that they can have the 10 of Cups with you and just do things right and see things from a different point of view, okay. And listen to their intuition and give this relationship a chance and not end it based on, because I feel like if they were to end it, it'd be like an immature, you know, point of view, because we do have the knights. But I feel like they want to work on this connection with you, okay. But they're having a lot of internal conflict, because sometimes they do have doubts. I don't know where those doubts come from, but they have doubts, okay. So I don't know what's happened. Maybe there has been a lot of conflict in the past, and they're probably the type that usually runs away instead of focusing on them. So that's why they may appear to be very flaky for some of you. But for most of you, this person just has a lot of internal conflict. They're trying to achieve things in life. They don't know what they want sometimes, and they do. I feel like they want you, but sometimes they just feel like it won't work out, and they just worry because they feel like if something won't work out, what's the point of giving it a chance? But I feel like they're now changing their perspective, and they want something stable and happy with you, because you do make them happy. So I feel like they're trying to think about this situationship or relationship from a different point of view, and provide themselves with clarity on what they want, what they desire, what they want to give to you. And yeah, I see that they want to give this a chance, and they don't want to abandon it, okay. But it took a while for them to come to that realization. But yeah, they want balance, and they want to, you know, try and see things from your point of view, okay. So they're trying to analyze the situation, but they do have a bit of internal conflict here and there. So sometimes if they appear flaky, it's because they're doing a lot of thinking, for most of you. But some of you, if they appear flaky, maybe they just get attention and they just have multiple options. They just don't know who to choose, you know. But I'm not getting that. I'm getting more so this person just trying to focus on themselves and trying to plan for the future and see things from a different point of view. But sometimes they do need their space to actually think about that, you know, because there's a lot of mental energy, especially if it's a guy you're inquiring about. But anyway, that's all I'm getting for pile number 2. I'm going to move on to pile number 3. Okay, so for those of you who picked pile 3, you could be dealing with any water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of earth though. Yeah, so your person right now is trying to seek opportunities in their life, okay? We have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? I feel like they're also working on offering you something stable, but they're having trouble expressing that, because the King of Cups is somebody who has very mature feelings, very mature emotionally, but then the problem is they don't really express much. You see how the man has like one foot out, one foot in. They have all these repressed emotions, but like they don't really like to express them, okay? But they feel them, you know, they will express their love in other ways, but when it comes to actually speaking it, it's a bit of an issue for them, okay? Again, with the Four of Pentacles next to them, it's kind of like they're having troubles, you know, expressing themselves, okay? So sometimes they like to keep back to themselves, but they also don't like to let their guard down, okay? But they have a lot of emotion. They are in the process of trying to offer you something stable, but also looking for opportunities in their life to better, okay? I feel like this person, they genuinely care about you, but the thing is, they're trying to seek balance in their life through their work, but they're also trying to heal right now, okay? We have 3 plus 7, which is basically 10, which is basically 1. They're trying their best to start something new with you, or, you know, just to have a new fresh start in their entire life, because I feel like they keep running away from their problems, so they never really get time to heal. Because we also have mending here, 5 plus 2, which is 7, which is a spiritual number, okay? They never really got to heal properly. That's why they cannot really offer you anything right now, because they're still in the process of healing and learning and understand why things happen the way they happen. If someone's not healed from a situation, they're always going to feel this never-ending source of pain. Can you see how the woman, like, she has her hands on her head, and, you know, she looks very stressed and confused and just miserable? I feel like this person has had a lot of issues in their life, and they never really got time to heal from them. So right now they're trying to do the healing. I feel like you entering their life brought some sense of like triggering of everything they've dealt with in their past that has been a painful experience, and now you've triggered this sort of awakening in them that's inspiring them to heal and to face their problems that they've been hiding away. That's why if they come across as very guarded, it's because this person loves you, but they're so afraid of getting hurt. And if you're someone who's afraid of getting hurt because you're dwelling on the past, it's a sign that you have not healed. So they're trying their best to heal so that they can have this good relationship with you, because they realize that they cannot have a proper relationship with you if they haven't healed. So they're trying to keep their distance and heal, but they still have their guard up. But I think eventually they'll let it down once they've done the healing, okay? But they have a lot of emotion and they want something stable with you, but they're trying to do the work, okay? So they are learning, okay? It is safe for you to love this person, and they feel like it's safe to love you, but it's just a matter of wrong timing, because there are lessons they need to learn from this, okay? But we also have steady progress, so it's going to take a while for them to open up, okay? Earth energy is usually slow anyway. But it's going to take a while for them to open up, because we have steady progress. We acknowledge you for your progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making in the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. Okay, so I feel like someone in the past must have really, really hurt them, because they have like a negative mentality about love in general and about this connection. Even though this pick card reading is about like what they are doing in their life, I feel like they are doing a lot of thinking and learning about this connection, ironically, because we also have law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align with them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So I feel like this person has like a negative outlook on life because of what has happened in their past, like not just with regards to love, but in regards to how everything is in general. And because they're so negative, they kind of project those emotions onto you, and they feel like, oh, things can't work out, oh, this person's just going to hurt me again. And that's again a sign that they haven't done the healing that they needed to be doing. They haven't learned the lesson. Now they're learning the lesson. 7 is a number of lessons, but it took them a while, you know, because I read a quote on Instagram saying someone who keeps remembering the pain that they've been through and feels the same reactions and thoughts and emotions doing it is a sign that somebody hasn't healed. So until you've healed, you're going to keep feeling those emotions. So I feel like for a long time this person kept feeling it, and now they're just starting to mend, because they start to see you as somebody who is safe to love, and it's safe to love them, but then they feel like they need to heal first before they come towards you, okay? Before they actually let their guard down, okay? Because it's a defense mechanism. That's why they repress all of their emotions, but they do want something stable with you, and they're trying to find opportunities in life, and it's gonna take a while, okay? With the steady progress, it will take a while, but they're making their way, you know? So they're trying to change their mindset, okay? They're trying to think more positively about the connection, because the connection has been on their mind. I was expecting to find things like, oh, they're probably working right now, or they're probably doing something, but again, this connection is what's on their mind. This is what they're up to, right? So they're trying to think more positively about this connection instead of thinking so negatively, because in the past they probably assumed that you would just hurt them and everything with you would just be temporary. But I guess now they're starting to realize that's not the case, and in order to have a happy and successful relationship or marriage in the future, they're going to have to do the mending. So that's what they're trying to do right now. Yeah, that's what they're up to. So that's what I'm getting for pile number 3. Let me know if that resonates. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see next.